Hey, offensively, in that second half against Oregon, is that pretty much how you guys would like it to look?
I mean, yeah, we had a good second half versus Oregon. Guys are playing really aggressive. Guys are knocking down open shots and kind of got into a rhythm. You can't always control, what type of rhythm you're going to be in. But we definitely felt good about that half and going to try to carry that over.
And how about the tempo, just the pace of the play? It seemed like you guys were pushing it a little more.
Yeah, I mean, Oregon also plays fast, so they kind of help you out with that too because they're an up and down team. And I think, different styles. We want to play fast and they want to play fast, which will make for a high-paced game. Same with us and Washington State. It's kind of similar. Oregon State slowed it down, which kind of slowed the entire game down. So, it was a fun game to play in. Both teams kind of played, at a similar pace and similar style. And it was a fun game to play in.
Hey, is there something about the Coors Event Center that's just particularly difficult to play in?
Is that Colorado?
Yeah.
I think it's tough anytime you play on the road. Obviously the elevation is higher up there, but we have to go early, we have to practice there. I think anytime you play on the road in Pac-12 is tough. They have a really good fan base. And I remember last year they had a really good crowd that was really energetic. So, just a tough venue to play, as well as all the road games on the road in Pac-12.
Is there anything that you can take from that game last year that can help you on Thursday?
No. Last year we played terrible there, so I don't think we want to take anything from last year. But no, we just try to prepare well these 2 days. We'll start preparation for Colorado today, and just go up there with the business-like mindset, and just kind of take it one game at a time, not look ahead to Utah, just make sure, we're down and focused for Colorado.
And is there anything that you can take from your first Pac-12 sort of road swing, sort of had some games there at Cal and then the one at Stanford that was sort of right there? Is anything to take from those that could help you on Thursday?
Just that we know that we can go into other people's territory and play well. Like you said, in both of those games, we were up double digits on both teams. So we know we're capable of playing good basketball on the road. And, we're looking forward to, like you said, another opportunity to not only play well, but, hopefully close the way we want to close.
Do you think with these last 2 wins, Nigel, is the swagger back? Is it the confidence back?
I don't think our confidence really went anywhere. Like I said, in those 2 games that I was just talking about on the road at Cal and Stanford, we were up double digits in both games. So I don't think you can, have those type of leads on 2 quality opponents like we had without any swagger. So we feel good going into Colorado. We're excited. And like I said, just kind of, we know it's a big weekend for us. So.
And in terms of that losing streak and whatnot, and Percy's coming about taking something from it, when you saw when there was some slippage, as Coach Romar would say, do you feel confident now that, okay, where if there's going to be some spots where if there's some things where it's not going as well, you can tighten it up right away because you've seen this before and you've had experience with it?
I think just our preparation in practice before we play is we'll correct that slippage. During the game, obviously you try to correct mistakes on the fly, but a lot of that is just usually solved in preparation. So, like I said, we're going to really try to dial in these next 2 days, really get locked in, and hopefully eliminate as much of that slippage, like you said, as we can.
Is there anything you've seen from Andrew the last couple of games that has really seen him maybe take it up a notch?
No, just Andrew playing the way he plays. We know, Andrew's obviously a great player for us. Always plays with a lot of energy. And, he's doing what we like to see him do. He's doing what we know he is capable of doing. And, he's feeling good right now.
Obviously, you're a captain with Andrew. Have you maybe seen some extra sort of leadership this year that you didn't see with him last year?
Andrew's always been, a vocal guy, a guy who comes to practice every day, works hard, and like I said, is one of the more vocal guys on the team. So Andrew's been a great captain, a great leader for us, and he's really done a great job in that role.
What do you think you guys did playing almost exclusively zone these past 2 games, and has that been the weapon for you guys that you kind of thought it could be?
I think our zone has been good for us all year. I thought even earlier in the season, it was good. Like when we played UTEP and Long Beach State, San Diego State, we played a lot of zone. So it's a weapon that we've known that we've had. Obviously, with Jannard being out and Rob in the lineup, we've been playing more zone. And there's some areas that we can tighten up in that zone, but we got 2 wins, so I think it worked good enough. Not that we can't shore things up, but it worked for us this past weekend.
I know you take one game at a time, but how big would it be for this team to get back to 500 in Pac-12 play, given how the start of the season, the start of the league season went for you guys?
It'd be good to win every game. Not just get back to 500. We want to win every time we step on the floor. So you can only do that again by taking one game at a time. You start looking ahead, and I think that's when you kind of drop some games that you maybe shouldn't drop, or games that you don't want to drop, you end up dropping just by looking ahead. So we're really just, like I said, we're looking forward to these 2 days of preparation and trying to get this first one on the road at Colorado.
No sense of extra motivation though to get things back to level.
We just, like I said, we want to play, husky basketball every time we step on the floor. We know that it's a big game against Colorado, and that's really all we're focusing on right now.
Hey, how is this team different when you guys are making outside shots?
I think every team in the country is better when they're making shots. It's the goal of basketball is to make shots, so we're no different. I think our defense has been, for the most part, all year long, been solid for us. We struggled at times offensively, but when we're locked in defensively and we're playing, fluid, good basketball on the offensive end, we're a tough team to beat.
Is that a part of your game that you're maybe trying to focus on more?
What part?
The three-pointer.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to focus on that anymore. No, just play my game and, just take what the defense gives me.
Any sense of relief? Any sense of relief to get 2 of those to go, though, against Oregon?
A sense of relief. No, again, I take what the defense gives me. I try to give my team any type of help I can give them on the offensive end and the defensive end. Just try to play as hard as I can play every time I'm up there.
And how about making the free throws at the end, knowing that you might be in a similar situation down the road?
It's always good to make free throws down the stretch. A lot of these games are close games that can go either way, and you have to be a good free throw shooting team late in games, and I think that's one thing that really helped us out early on in the season. We all shot really well down the stretch, so trying to continue to make a habit of that.
Post Stanford, is that something that you maybe took a little bit of extra time with, maybe before or after practice?
Yeah, I always worked, on my free throws and stuff like that, my off time. But yeah, definitely after Stanford, with more motivation, and I made at least 100 free throws after every practice post after that Stanford game. So definitely just try to prepare as much as possible not to let that situation happen again.
Thanks, Nigel.